Michael, the archangel of light, of consciousness. And this is his time when the leaves are getting colorful, when the earth is giving back the light and the colors that it has received, that she has received during the summer, when she's giving it back to the cosmos, radiating it out into the stars where it is being received as a precious message from Earth, and when she's also taking it up into herself, into her womb, at the brink, at the threshold of the darker season. And this light, these colors of the leaves, of the last flowers, they connect also to the light of human consciousness and the colors of the soul, of our feeling world, which we are developing. The more conscious we work with our feelings, make them into organs of perception, the more precious our lives become to the earth and to the stars. This is why the work with the flower essences of the mistletoe is not only something that you do for yourself, because you are having questions, because you want to develop spiritually, because you have a crisis, because you have a disease or accident or whatever that brings you into a situation where you want to change something, that may be. But that's not all. At the same time, this has a relevance in the bigger picture. It becomes precious for all the beings that are around us, far away, up there and down there. And Michael is maybe the being in the cosmos that has most committed himself to this development of the human being. We have also a flower essence of Michael, and it's part of the series of the mistletoe bee essences, which were born from 2021, and we made them for 2 years consecutively, going through all the seasons of the year, starting with the resurrection force of Easter morning, and then going through all the festivals, all the special windows in time. Every festival is a window into the cosmos, and where we can look out in the spiritual realm, where the beings in the spirit world can look to us. The sun festivals, the equinoxes, and the solstices, the Celtic festivals, some call it also moon festivals, but the festivals of the beginnings of the seasons on earth, and these footpaths of the Christ going through the cycle of the year together in his dialogue with Sophia, Gaia, Mother Earth, Persephone. The Michaelmas essence is a tool to have access to the special quality of the season we are in now. This very special consciousness with this very special clarity and warmth of the light, to have it accessible throughout the year. When other seasons come with other qualities, but if you need this very special strength of consciousness and light, then you take the Michaelmas essence. And so what we all can experience as a process in time, the breathing process that we're doing together with Mother Earth through the mistletoe bee essences, or shortly mistle bee essences, becomes available at any point in time, so we can consciously reconnect to the one or the other quality in the cycle of the year. The mistle bee essences, the essences of the cycle of the year, are a new generation of essences with regard to the classical biographical essences. And they show us that healing is something that has a broader periphery to it. It's not just something that regards you and maybe your beloved ones when you are sick and are recovering, or when you are in a crisis and you develop and so forth, but it is carried all the time by the beings of nature, the visible ones and the invisible ones. And the Mythal Bee essences show us that this circumference of our existence is always there, and it takes part in our human development. So when we choose to develop with the essences of the cycle of the year, we, so to say, broaden ourselves. We become more conscious in our periphery and feel how we are interwoven with plants and animals and invisible beings in nature. And that in itself is very often also a healing to us modern people who are kind of jammed and squeezed by all the attacks that modern civilization is charging against us. In traditional paintings of Michael, you always see him with a sword, holding the dragon at bay, or maybe also with the scales where he's weighing qualities of the human soul. But there's also the female quality that belongs very strongly to Michaelmas. This is the time where the nature spirits go back into the earth. They go back to Mama, to Mother Earth, and can rest after a lot of work which they had in spring and summer. And so Mother Earth is very much presence of Michaelmas. This time of the year was in Greece also the festival of the Earth Mother in Eleusis. Then later in the fall we are having the Earth Mother Day, also going back to ancient Greek traditions. So when we see this quality of consciousness of Michael, we always at the same time feel how this is hold and unfolded, and at the same time also in dialogue with the female quality of Mother Earth.